Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Everything's Connected by Sudoku, and here are the rules. Happy birthday, Katie, and this is a reference to Katie Splendor, who also goes by Not So Magnifique. On the Logic Masters Germany forum. Actually, I think she usually uses Katie Splendor as her setting name, so I'll refer to her as Katie Splendor. So happy birthday, Katie. Actually, I think this is last year, so happy belated birthday, Katie. Let's get to the more normal rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply. That is, each row, column, and 3x3 region has to contain the digits from 1 to 9 once each. We have Renbands, where each pink line must contain a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits in any order. So, for example, you could have something like, say, 4, 7, 6, and 5 here, and this would be valid as a Renband because they form a set of non-repeating consecutive digits, right? 4, 5, 6, 7 is all consecutive. There are no repeats in there. So that is an example of how Renband works. We have German Whisperers, where adjacent digits on a green line must have a difference of at least 5. I will often reference these as Whisper 5 lines, not because I'm trying to gain credit for anything or ever. It's basically because I think Whisper 5, you can extend it very easily to like Whisper 6, Whisper 9, Whisper 2, Whisper 1 lines, and it makes a lot of sense to me. And it's very clear what those type of lines are, right? The difference between digits, adjacent digits on those lines, must differ by 5. Why? Because it's Whisper 5. So that's the only reason why I call them Whisper 5 lines, because it's extendable. I think it makes a lot of sense. You can extend it to other lines, and that's really it. So if I make a reference to Whisper 5 lines and you're used to German Whisper lines, know that they are the same thing. So for example, if this were, say, a 3, these digits would have to be 8 or 9 to be next to it on the Whisper 5 lines, because those are the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3. And that's an example of how Whisper 5 lines, or otherwise known as German Whisper lines, work. We have XV, where we have digits joined by an X summed to 10, and digits joined by a V summed to 5. Not all XVs are given. So for example, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be 2, and this would have to be 7. Because these two digits must add up to 10, because there's an X in between them. And these two digits must add up to 5, because there's a V in between them. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, this digit has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4 because it's next to a V, and the only digits adding up to 5 are 1, 4, and 2, 3. But you cannot have a 4 there, because if you had a 4 here, that would be between two unique digits on a Whisper 5 line. And that 4 can only be next to one unique digit on a Whisper 5 line. That is 9. So this has to be 1, 2, or 3. This must be 2, 3, or 4. This is 1 through 4, and this is 1 through 4, so this must be 6 through 9 here to add up to 10 with that. These are 1 through 4, 1 through 4. The 1 through 3 has to be next to a high digit, which is next to two unique digits on this Whisper 5 line, so it must be 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and this is next to two unique digits on a Whisper high line, both of them being high, so these must be low, 1, 2, or 3. 5 can never be on a Whisper 5 line because what digits are 5 or more away from 5? Well, subtract 5 or more from 5, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. Add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which are not digits. So in box 8, 5 has to be one of these three digits. What about a 6-length Renban line? To have a 6-length Renban line, it has to be 1 through 6, 2 through 7, 3 through 8, or 4 through 9. So in this box, the 4, 5, and 6 all have to be on this Renban line. This obviously can't be 5 because it adds up to 10 with another digit. And 5 and 5, and they're in the same row. So 5 and 5 would force 2 5s in that row, which is not allowed. 5 can't be here in box 4, so 5 has to be one of these 4. If, this is interesting, 5 has to be one of these 5 here. Five cannot be here. 5 is one of these digits here. These digits must be 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9. To add up to 10, this also must be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. That is interesting. So we are guaranteed at least 1 out of 4, 5, and 6 is on this Renban. Well, you could have 4, 3. This can be 1 through 4. So these Renbans could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are 1 through 7 here as possibilities. Same with this. This is 1 through 7 also. For 6, 7, 8, 9, that means these are 3 through 9, right? It could be 9, 8, 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 4, or 4, 7, 5, or 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3. So this is down to 3. This can't be 5. So to add up to 10 here, it must be 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This can be up to 7. Same for the same reasoning. Interesting. We are guaranteed one of these digits. So 8 and 9 cannot be here or here. 8 and 9 in box 1 then. 1 can be here, but 1 is guaranteed to be on this Renban. So this Renban has to have an 8. So you can't, it's either 9876 or 8765. And it could have both 8 and 9 here, but it's guaranteed 1 out of the 8 or 9 here, which means it's 9876 or it's 8765. So this cannot have 3 or 4 here. This is therefore high, so this must be a low here. Since these are two lows, you have at most 3, 4, 5, 6 here, so this can't be 6 here. Sorry, this can't be 7 here. 1 out of 8 or 9 is at least here. Could be both. We don't know. This cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, that would eliminate all possibilities for this cell. So this can never be 1. Since this can never be 1, this can never be 4 here. Oh, this must be at most 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7's not guaranteed here. So this has to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're guaranteed 4 and 5 in this box has to be in this Renban. So this is 4 and 5, which eliminates 4 and 5 in the rest of the box. This can't be 5, this can't be 4 or 5. This has to have a 4 somewhere, because it's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 has to be here. This can never be 6. If this is 6, it would be with 4, and you would need a 3 and a 5 to fill out the rest of the Renban, but that's not possible here. So this can never be 6. So you're guaranteed a 4 here. Therefore, 6 has to be one of these two cells here, because it can't be on the Renban. So this can't be 6 here. We have a 1, 2, 3 triplet here. Or 1, 2, 3 here. So say we try to have... this can't be 2, 3, 4, 5 anymore. So this is at least 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are guaranteed 4, 5, and 6 here. This is now 1 or 2. So we have at least 2 digits from 2 and 3 here. 6 is guaranteed to be here, so 6 cannot be this one. 6 can't be here. So this has to be... we are guaranteed a 6 here. So this cannot be 6 here. So this has to be 2, 3, 4, 5 at least here. This has to be 3 and 7 here then. Because we can no longer have 1 or 2 on this Renban. And so this must be 3 and 7. So we have 3 and 7 here. That makes this a 2. This can't be 2 or 3, so it's 1. So this must be 3 and 4 here. So since this is 3 or 4, that means these cannot be 3 in... this can't be 3 because of 3 in the column, so this is 4, which makes this 3. This cannot be 3 and 7 here, no 3 and 7, no 3 here, no 3 here, no 3 here. So if this were low, this would have to be high, which would force both of these to be low, and that would not be possible because we already have 4 low here and then 2 more lows here, so that would make 5 lows in this box if this were low, which is not allowed. So this has to be high, which makes this low, which means it's next to a high, which means it's next to a low. So this has to be a 5, 6 pair here. We are guaranteed this can't be 7. This is 4, 5, and 6. 4 cannot be here because 4 in the column. This has to be an 8 and 9 pair. This can't be 7 anymore. We have 1 and 2 here. 3 eliminates 2, 3 as a pair, as a sum adding up to 5 here. So this must be 1 and 4. So this is 1 and 4. 7 eliminates 7 here. 4, this can't be 1, 3, 4. So this is 2 or 5. These can't be 4. We are guaranteed, this can't be 1. We are guaranteed one of these has to be 3 to be consecutive here, right? Because we have, and this can't be 6, so this has to be 8 or 9. Because it can't be 6 and 4 here. So this has to be 1 or 2 here. This 8, 9 pair on this Renban eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the Renban, so this must be 6. This can't be 4 or 6, it's 5. This can't be 5, so this is 6, which means this can't be 5 or 6, it's 4. 5 eliminates 5 here, so this is 2. This can't be 2, this is 1 and 9, which forces this to be 8, which forces this to be 9, which forces this to be 8 and 2. This can't be 7, 8 or 9, so it's 7. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1. This can't be 7 or 8, it's 9. No 1 or 2 here, it has to be with 3. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 2. This can't be 8 or 9, so it's 7. So we have, this can't be 5, this must be an 8, 9 pair here. This has to be 5 because that's the only digit remaining in row 1. This has to be 3, 4, and 6. 2 eliminates 2, 3 as a pair. 2, 3 as a pair to add up to 5. So then this can't be 1 because of 1 in the row. So this is 4, that's 1. That eliminates 4 here. Remaining digits in row 3 are 5, 7, 8. Okay. There's no 4 allowed here. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 as possibilities. Either way, you need a 6. 6 cannot be here, so 6 has to be here. You need an 8 guaranteed. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 or 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 can't be any of these, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 can't be here. So this is 5 or 7 here. This is 5, 7, 8 here, so this can't be 8 here. This is 5 or 7. Remaining digits of column 3. We have 2, 9, and 4. Interesting. 2, 4, and 9. 2 and 9. 4 can't be here, so this is either 2 or 9 here. Remaining digits of column 1. We have 1, 3, and 6. Remaining digits of column 2. We have 5, 7, 8. So 5 has to be on this Renban, 4 has to be on this Renban, 6 has to be on this Renban, so this can't be 6. 1 and 3 are not on this Renban. 1 out of 7 or 8 is. So 1 can never be on this Renban because 1 can only be on the Renban with 6. Up to 6. It can't be with 7 or 8. So this cannot be 1. This is 3, 6, which eliminates 3 here. So this is 1. 1 out of 7 or 8 is not on this Renban. So therefore 9 cannot be on this Renban because it requires both 7 and 8 to be on the Renban with it. So this has to be 9. Therefore this is 2, 4, 3, 6, 5, and 7. That forces this to be 8 here. 2 and 4 can be with 6 and 8, but 6 cannot be next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line, plus that can't be 6 here anyway. So this is 2, that makes this 8. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 4. These are high. 8 must be next to a low, and it cannot be 1 or 2, so this must be 3. 3 is next to 2, 8, and 9 on a Whisper 5 line. This is low, cannot be 4, could be 1 or 2. So this is 1 or 2, and this is 1 or 2, and this must be next to a 7 then on a Whisper 5 line. So this cannot be 7 here. 8 eliminates 8 here, so this must be an 8 here. Remaining digits in box 8 are 4, 5, and 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6, so this must be a 6 here. 5 cannot be here because of the 5, 7 pair in the column. So this can't be 5. This is 4, which makes this not 4, so it's 5. 1 in the rest of column 4 cannot appear here because of 1s in the row, so 1 has to be here. So this is 1, this is 2. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5 and 7. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 6 and 3. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're close to solving this. 1 has to be on this Renban, and it has to be here. Because we have a 1 here, a 1 here, which eliminates 1 as possibilities here. And we have 1 in the row here and 1 in the row here. So this must be 1 through 8. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, no 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. No 2 in this column, no 5 in this column, no 3, 7 here, or 5, no 2 here. This becomes a 6, 8 pair. So that eliminates 6 and 8 in the rest of the Renban. This can't be 5. This can't be 3 or 7, so that forces this to be 5 here. So this is 2, 3, or 7 here. This must be 2, 3, or 7. But it cannot be 7 because of 7 in the column. So 7 is guaranteed to be one of these two, so this can't be 7 there. This is 6, 8 as a pair, which forces this to be 9. And this is remaining 4 in row 8. 4 eliminates 4 here. Where is the 4 in row 3? It has to be here. So that's 4. Remaining digits in column 4 are 2 and 3. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row, so this is 3, this is 2. Remaining digits in column 5. We have 4 and 9. 4 cannot be here because of 4 in the row, so this is 9 and 4. What else do we have? Okay. Remaining digits in column 6. Well, we need a 1. 1 cannot be either of these cells, so this must be a 1 here. We have 5, 7, and 8. And this can't be 7. That's all we have there. 2 eliminates 2 here, so this must be 3, which eliminates 3 on the rest of the red band. So this can't be 3, that's 7. This can't be 3 or 7. It's 2, which eliminates 2 here, so that's 3. 3 eliminates 3 in the rest of the column, so this is 6 and 3. Remaining digits in column 7 are 2, 5, and 8. Well, 2 cannot be either of these, so 2 must be here. We're now looking for 5 and 8. We now have a 5, 8, 5, 8 pair in row 6, which eliminates 5 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 5. This is 6, which makes this 5, which means this can't be 5. This is 8, which makes that 5, which makes this 8. No 8 or 5 here, so that's 7, which eliminates 7 here, so it's 5, which eliminates 5 here, so it's 7, which makes this 5. Remaining digit in row 5 is a 6, so 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 8 and 6. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9 and 8, which leaves this as a 7 and this as a 9. And that's the solution. Yeah, fairly straightforward. Definitely easy puzzle. How was everything connected? I guess in some vague sense, yeah. It all works. It's a nice little puzzle. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.